in some franchise, so let's jump right into it. Opening day. Full game. Let's see what uniforms. Gotta go with the all-white opening day. MLB Network. We'll go clear skies. We'll get some nice stuff in it. We got Shane Bieber on the mound, who last year had a 15-8 record with a 3.28 ERA and 214 and 1/3 inning pitched, and struck out 259 as our opening day starter. And we got some new faces in the lineup for Cleveland. So we got Cesar Hernandez, who is from the Phillies. He hit, let's see here in my notepad, hit 279, 14 home runs, and 71 RBIs. Oscar Mercado last year, he hit 269. Hold on, we'll put Lindor in the leadoff spot. We'll throw Caesar second, Ramirez third, Santana fourth, Fermín Reyes fifth. We'll put Mercado last as like a little extra leadoff man. We'll put Perez after him, Santana here, Luplo, Mercado. So here we got Lindor, who hit 284 last year with 32 home runs and 74 RBIs. He was hurt for most of April. Next we have Cesar Hernandez, who hit 279. Yeah, 279, I believe. Yep. 14 home runs, 71 RBIs with the Phillies. We got him in free agent signing. Jose had a down year, hitting 255, 23 home runs, and 83 RBIs. Santana had a career year as an average of 281, 34 home runs, and 93 RBIs. Fermín Reyes, we got in a trade with the Padres. He hit 237 with a combined 37 home runs, 10 with Cleveland, and then he had a total of 81 RBIs, 35 with Cleveland. We got Perez, who had a career year, 239 average, 24 home runs, and 63 RBIs. Domingo Santana is signing from the offseason. He hit 253, 21 home runs, 69 RBIs with the Mariners. Luplo had a great year last year, splitting time in the outfield. Hit 276, 15 home runs, and 38 RBIs. And lastly, we have Mercado, who hit 269, 15 home runs, and 54 RBIs. He was a call-up last year. Standing alone, we got in a signing. DeShields was a trade for Corey Kluber. I don't know where this guy came from. Naquin, torn ACL. Don't know if he would have been ready by this time, so we're not going to put him in the lineup. Zimmer, don't know if he would have made the team or would have been sent down to start. So let's jump right into this. Obviously, we're playing franchise mode, so here are the averages right here. First game of the year. Cleveland just missed the playoffs last year, so let's see what they can do. They had a good year. They just came on strong at the wrong time. They had an awful May, which led to them losing the division, but they hope to take it back.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians.
Here we go, Shane Bieber.
Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game.
All right. I think the Rays hit 304 last year.
If he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
So
here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Yeah, second one to be first pitch swing. All right. Fair enough.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Decent speed on first base, 74.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
I want to throw that backdoor slider again.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James
Not a great start
Kingsley's
to the
usually
game
going to
right
give
now.
it to you.
Hey,
Should
listen,
have
there's
gone
a
with
reason
something
why
low.
the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the
Miguel
strike
Cabrera's
zone,
always
he's not
a
afraid to
force,
put
but
that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh
Hit
my
out
gosh.
Towards second. And that's through into right
killing
field.
me.
And
Down
not
by
in
1.
time as the run scores.
Not a great
Hey,
start to the
D-Roll, they're
game.
making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles
Three
and a
straight
run
singles.
driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch.
There we
Right
go.
down the
Finally
middle
had
with a
0-2.
changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Low as
That's
he's
why
able
pitching
to
in
lay
third.
off
They're
the
literally
slider.
swinging at everything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
All right,
And when you've
got
got
one
that
out.
good
Trying to get a
slider
double
going,
play ball
it's a
here.
great strikeout pitch.
Here's Cameron
There we
Maben
go.
now. As
That was
we're
a good
going
pitch,
away,
right at
he
the
can't
bottom
make
of his
contact
zone.
on the
Like a
first
move.
pitch. It's strike 1. And
There
Maben
we
comes
go.
up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Shoot, too much of the
Yeah,
zone.
he has turned himself into a really
That
nice
needs to be
ball
way
player.
out.
I wouldn't put him on the superstar
I'm not throwing
level,
a slider
but you
here,
know
but I
what?
want to
They
get in
didn't
the
miss
dirt.
with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you
Give me
carve
that
out
double
a
play
career
ball.
the way this guy.
Oh, but
Oh
the feet
my
of the
gosh.
shortstop is off the mark. And
Wow.
he'll come in to score
This is
from
not a
second
great
base,
start.
and that is a direct result,
Wow.
obviously,
We had a
of
double
that
play
poor,
ball.
poor throw.
Wow. This is not going good so far.
Stepping in,
Man,
Austin
that was a double
Romine.
play ball to
And
get
the
out of the
Tigers
inning.
trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Out in front of
Not
it,
too
strike
worried
1.
down 2-0, but that just hurts.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and
There
he's
we go,
really
look at
getting
that
the
pitch.
better of him now. It's strike
Let's
2.
see if we can actually get a
Great pitch in
strikeout
that
here.
situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than
There
likely
we
he's
go.
hitting into a
Our
double
pitcher's
play.
going to do it
Swing
himself
and a
here.
miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home
Keep
so
making
far this
close.
inning. And the runner back.
They will run if you keep the same.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, come on, sir.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat.
There we go.
Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That's
1-1
tough.
to count.
We need to get out of this inning, though.
He pulls this one into right, and
There
he'll
we go.
reach down to
Thank
make the
goodness.
play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On
That's
now
a
to the
tough
bottom
start.
of inning
Tough
number
start
1.
opening day,
The Tigers
folks.
lead it 2-0.
Tough start. Matthew Boyd on the
Matthew
mound.
Boyd
Yeah,
is on the mound for the
okay,
season
yeah.
opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big
let's do this.
advantage.
Let's lead off
Now
this
at the
game. Let's
plate,
get these 2
Francisco
runs
Lindor.
back.
He'll lead things
Got
off
lefty
here in
on
the
the
bottom
bump.
half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Interesting fact about Cleveland's hold on. Interesting fact about Cleveland's infield is they're all switch hitters this year. Jose, Lindor, Cesar Hernandez, and Santana.
The 1-1 home. Now a big swing by
there we
Lindor,
go.
and he connects. This
That's how
one's
you start
carrying
off a
well.
game.
Looking up is the left fielder.
Let's go.
Onto the home run porch.
I didn't think I
and
got all of
gone.
that, but there we go, folks.
It's
a
a
great way
solo
to start
shot
the
for
game
Frankie
there.
Lindor. First home run of the campaign for him.
Back
and
down
the Indians
1.
are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
I love Lindor. Sad Cleveland's only has about 2 years left with him. Probably, honestly, a year and a half
Long winter and
left.
a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started.
I didn't
but
think
to
I
start
even
it
got
off
all
with
of
a
that.
home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here we got Cesar Hernandez. Let's see if he can keep going.
Into the box,
I want to run the pitch
Cesar
count up,
Hernandez.
so if it's not my...
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called
I
strike
swing,
one.
but pitch count up the starter and get to that bullpen.
A little
It's a
quick on that
slow
swing, and he
curveball.
finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, I'll watch that out.
Base
That's
is
a
empty
slow
here with
one.
nobody out.
There we go, foul that off. I
Count
don't know
remains
exactly.
at 0-2.
Yeah, gonna be.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a slow curveball. It's gonna be tough to sit back now, especially if this fastball is about 94.
Lofted in the air out
chased it.
toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Chase that ball. That ball's high. Yeah.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez.
I can attack down. He's about 9 pitches.
First offering on its way.
I
And
should
that
chase.
changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's what happens
Hey,
when
if
you get
I'm on the
antsy.
mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Should be 2-0, but that was
Into
my
the
pitch
corner
to
and
hit.
slicing foul. The 1-2 is laid off for
There you
ball
go.
2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Turned on
Slider's
that one and
decent.
crushed it.
Should've
Just
crushed
pulled it a little
yeah.
foul. Bases are empty.
Slow
1 man out.
spider, slow off speed is what he has.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That's a
And
great
that's
eye.
outside. He lost
Good
him
ball.
ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken
I'm
outside
looking
for
at
ball
a
1.
late steal, not this early in the game.
And a
good
strike to
pitch.
even the count.
That's
1-1.
not my pitch to hit.
Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Oof.
And he comes back
I'll
with
tell
a
you, those low
fastball. 1-2
fastballs are-
now.
They're hard to read sometimes. You can tell they're low, but then they'll just stick there.
On
right
a
him.
rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
I'm a power hitter. My experience with
Runner at
Ramirez
first
in
here
this
with
game,
2
they
gone
love to
in the
pound
inning.
them low
And digging
and
in
away.
now, Franmil Reyes. Hit in the air down the
should've
right
crushed
field
that ball.
line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's so low in the way. There we
Line
go.
toward the
Get in the
alley
gap.
and left
Get in
center.
the gap. Let's go.
And that'll get
I'm
down out
sending
there
Ramirez
for
no
extra
matter what.
bases.
I didn't get this. Shoot.
Ramirez blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
Oh,
But
he was gonna
no,
be
he'll
gonna be
put on
gunned.
the brakes and head back to
He was going to
third.
be gunned if he went.
This guy
home.
just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here.
Beautiful.
A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in
They did
scoring
a great
position.
job getting that in, though. Yeah, he would have been gunned if he went home. See if Roberto can drive him in. Huge at bat early in the game.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. And he turns this one around high and
Get in
deep
the
to
gap.
center field.
Let's go.
And that ball
That's
gets
big.
down out near
That's
the
big.
wall and should be extra bases.
That's huge.
Pulls into
That's a
second
great
safely
response
as
to
they
their
take the
running.
lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
When he started
It's
this
a
game,
great
giving
first
up 4
inning
extra
right
base
now.
hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could
And
still
here we
settle
got
down and turn things
newly
around on
signed
the
Domingo
mound, but
Santana.
the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And that misses 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Line
Yes.
hard toward right center.
Yes.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Great start. Great
He
start.
arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to
great
string
start
some
to the
outs
first
together,
inning.
or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll pop this
I
one
don't know what I was
foul
doing
off
there.
to
I
the
kinda
left and out
spaced
of
out.
play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know he's been struggling
Yeah,
early,
for a
but
dirt
that pitch
pitch.
right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And it's 1-2. Short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Come on, get there.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push
That was
across
great. That was a
4
great
runs.
response to their
On
inning
now to the
too.
top
So
half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 2.
we need to have a big shutdown inning from our
Stepping up to the plate,
from
Nico
Shane Bieber
Goodrum.
here.
And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very
great
close game on
start.
our hands now. No balls and a strike to count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm gonna try a backdoor
The 1-2.
slider here.
He went with the off speed there once
That's
he got
normally-
him to
that's normally a
0-2,
hit
but
and miss
now
pitch
that they
right there,
both
the
missed,
backdoor
I think we'll
slider.
see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to
Can't
give
walk
in,
'em.
but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Oh, look at the sliding
There we go.
stop.
That's a
He
great play.
is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off
The
base.
third baseman, Gamer Candelario.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
That's a good pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Yeah, let's do a little backdoor curveball here. Is that where I wanted it? Hopefully we can jam him inside here.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, and it's
Good pitch.
0-1.
That's where I want to be the entire game.
High in the air out to center
Easy
field.
fly ball. I left that right down the middle though.
Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Let's go add some more
Down
runs
in order
on.
go the Tigers, still down by a count of 4-2. At the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. hard hit
That's a
toward
good
the hole.
rope. That was
And this
perfect
gets
timing.
under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a
Got
base
speed
hit.
on it first, too. That's why I wanted him as
Hey,
my
the
9-hole
offense did
hitter.
their homework coming
87
into this
speed.
one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
Back to the top of the
He'll
order
give me a
now,
fastball
and with
again.
it
He can
comes
give me an off
Francisco
speed.
Lindor to the plate.
Oh, I
This
guess we
one's
can
down to
fastball,
third.
but I said to
Second
double
for
play.
one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Crap.
Now back.
Riding
Right
in,
back and
Cesar
Oh, I
Hernandez.
guess I
He
did.
flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, I
Thank
got to
God.
really commend
Please
this
get him
pitcher
to
right
6
here. Was
pitches.
able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Count now a ball and a
I
strike.
gotta work a count here.
Line
That's a
drive to
base
left.
There
And
we
that's a
go.
base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now back.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings
Ooh.
go on.
And he gets ahead here with
Okay.
the fastball. Strike 1.
It's not my pitch either way, so.
A high
God damn
fastball is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
He carved me up there. Let's go. Shut
Riding
shut
in once
down,
again, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Still no
Right.
balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the
Catch
right
that.
side.
Let's go.
Hernandez to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now
He
back.
hit a
1
little
gone here in the
blooper
Detroit
last time.
3rd. And that brings in Miguel Cabrera. And he'll start
See,
in
if
with
I
a
walk
fastball
Miguel,
that misses
I mean,
down and
yeah, it's
away
not
for a
good,
ball.
but-
1-0.
You know, I'm gonna try to paint him.
This is
See,
line
just
to
like
left.
that, he just took that changeup right down the middle.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's
There we
0-2
go.
to Scope. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Now this pitch
Shoot.
is
I dare you to go
lined into
home.
left
I dare you
center
to go home
field.
with
That's a
those, bro.
base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at
Shoot.
third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have
I
to
thought
play
that
the
was
game
foul.
right there and respect the infield and respect
It's
the
a
line
big
drive.
out,
I know he
though.
wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the stretch, here's the
Good
pitch.
pitch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3rd inning here, already 4-2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Gosh dang
Just
it.
off the inside part of the
Come
plate.
on,
It's
Beaver. Find the
3-1.
zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there.
That was a close one there.
Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand
Not
a
the inning
pair.
that I wanted,
They trail it
but-
here 4-2.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos
First pitch of the at-bat.
Santana.
Lays off 1-0.
And get some more runs. Santana.
Had him out in
Santana
front there
had
as
a
he takes
career
strike
year
one
for
on the
us
circle change.
last year. After getting him a trade from the Phillies, well, actually from the Mariners.
2-1 to the
Wound up
Indians'
hitting
first
34,
baseman.
284 average. Great career year for him back in Cleveland.
Swing,
Ooh,
high
that
drive,
ball was
left
broke.
field and deep. And it's gone.
Calling that
as
circle
they
changeup
add still
again.
another.
That's a big lead run.
Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
There we got another power hitter up.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Lovefield.
Hit hard down the
late.
right field line, but foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Reyes, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Way
Hopefully,
inside with that one, a pretty easy
He can
take
play some
there.
right field for Cleveland this
We all
year,
know this
instead
guy
of
is a
just
great hitter.
DHing.
In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like
That was
this.
a big
Full
hit.
count,
That was a
3-2 to
big
the
one.
Indians DH. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Short. Oh,
And
he
this is
missed
going
it.
to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the
Yeah,
ball
they
game.
both the double.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think
Thought that
about
was
pitching
caught.
around
He just
him
played
the next
that
time he
bad.
steps
He
in
just played
because
that ball
he
bad.
looks locked in for this one.
See if Roberto can at least move him over.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Who pulled the
that was a
string
good
and had
pitch.
him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two now.
Another pitch to hit. Just need to move him over.
And a changeup swung on and missed
Shoot.
for the first out.
Oh, good pitch.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here from the stretch.
It's
No
late.
balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
It's a ball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it,
Good
and it's
count to hit
2-1
him.
now.
Try to tee
We're
off
starting
on
to
him.
see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of
There
him
we go.
getting hit
3-1.
around pretty good. He's trying to do something different,
if
and
my
it's resulting in
pitch
him not zone
at it,
anymore.
Jordan
We'll
Luplow,
see.
the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
I
In
should've
there, and
pulled
it's
it.
full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Too close for
ball
comfort,
four.
and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number
This
2.
wouldn't be better at least moving the runner over
So
nobody out.
striding in, Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air down the right field line.
He's really liking the circle
This will
change
wind
up.
up being a foul ball.
Oh yeah, watch out for that.
The 0-1.
Yep, there it is.
Runner in scoring position at second with
Might
2
be
down.
buried.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the third.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it
Curveball.
bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
They got attacking here.
The 2-2. Here's a shot
That
to
was a
left
rope.
field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by
Now this
plenty. That ball
This
was
is a great
crushed.
first start to opening day.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead is now 7-2.
Ball is just flying out today.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And they're
There
switching
comes
to a
Ron
righty.
Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this
He got
afternoon.
in. Even Nova.
So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working.
And that wasn't even that bad of a pitch, really. I mean, that's down and in.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul
Probably
territory.
throw the
A
fastball
base
about
hit in his
95
first trip.
something. 93, 93.
The windup and the 0-1.
Good changeup.
A swing and a ground ball to
reach.
third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's good inning, though, because I'll pitch a lot of breathing room. I'll tell you
Leading
that.
off the inning, Kristen Stewart. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
See if we can make him chase.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Low for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a
That's a
little
good
bit
pitch.
lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck
There
him
we
out
go.
as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Waved at and missed,
Struck
and
out
he's
the
behind
side,
0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
A bouncer up the
They
middle.
struck out the side, but
Fielded
that's
cleanly.
a good
Throw
inning.
in the dirt, but
That's
a
a
good
good
scoop
inning.
at first saves an error as the side is retired. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he takes ball 1.
Ooh, thank you. Umpire. Yeah, he throws it out. 92, 94.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
He was forcing him quite a lot. We're using 2. I see a 2-seam changeup and a cutter. Ah, that was a
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Smack. I'm gonna lay it back a little bit more.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Looks like he's really trying to pound me outside. Outside and low.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Still going back.
Got second bomb of the game. Let's go.
This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
God, I love him though. It's so good.
And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Cesar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
That was antsy.
Sent out to straightaway center field.
That's not good.
Under it is Maven now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Sometimes when you time it up good and you get good results, it's just right at him, and you just gotta wait a little bit.
Cleveland, Jose Ramirez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's a good curveball. Gotta look out for that.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good curve.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
I swear
ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's just all low. He might even go. Oh, he's gonna go low again here.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got to attack me.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Looks like lefties, he really wants to stay outside to the ball. Outside and low.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. but this will get fouled. 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Pitch to hit. It's the first time he came inside, really.
Here now the 2-2.
The curveball wasn't as good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Indians 8 and the Tigers 2. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Easy pop-up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ramirez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Harold Castro. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound.
PFP, baby.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Easy.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner.
Seeing the ball off, well off Bieber, so hang anything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Kind of want to stay low.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
All right, let's go hit. Bottom 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
See, I don't know about righties.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Contact, just not that good.
Now batting, catcher.
So it looks like he's kind of
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down.
7 speed.
And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Looks like with righties, he still wants to stay down and away, but he will come inside.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
Swing, shot hit down the corner,
early.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Shoot.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee. Try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third.
Just early.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. The next 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Indians fail. First offering on its way.
It's all right. It's a good pitch.
Popped him up.
Popped it up.
Perez is under it.
Easy
and
one.
that's the first out of the inning.
The center
Ready
fielder,
once again, Cameron Maben. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Popped up,
there.
Santana in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Good
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-2.
Don't want that far out. I don't want to give him a fastball again.
Line drive to left.
Get there.
And he's going to
There we
make the
go.
play over toward his right, and there are two
Hung
away
that
now.
slider.
now batting.
At the plate, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit out to right. Does he
Easy
have
fly
another
ball.
1, 2, 3 inning?
Boom.
You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, trying to pick things up where
He's
he
probably
left
going to
off.
attack me
Jordan
inside
Luplow, and he's
ball.
looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he lays off a fastball
ball.
here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit in the air to shallow center.
Might
Maben
drop,
moving
drop,
in
drop, drop.
into
Ooh,
a
good
slide
play.
as he makes a great basket catch.
Okay.
Now, that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with Show Track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one.
a nice base
Swing
hit.
line
That's a
drive.
double.
That's going to be trouble.
his speed,
And
that's a
this
double.
one bounds around against the wall.
There we go.
And he is
We'll
in
see
at
if
second
Lindor can
base
drive
with
him
a
in.
one-out double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner.
There we go,
With this
Lindor.
one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And
That
this is
Jim's
low,
gonna start me
ball
off
one.
off speed. The home
8
run I
runs
hit.
on 12 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. There's a swing and a high deep
It's almost
drive
third
headed
home
for
run
the
of the
right
game
field
if I
corner.
sat back on
And
that.
that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
caught.
Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging
Wow,
back.
3 home
And
runs
this
tonight.
ball is gone. No chance
He
to
is
make a
feeling
play
it
on that
today.
one.
Holy smokes. Wow.
Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's amazing. I thought he was going to rob it.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Kyle Funkhauser gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Man, I can't believe Lindor's got 3 bombs this game. That's awesome.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball and a strike.
It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch. It's not my pitch to hit, so he's really working outside to me.
On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really
See, I
tied him
thought-
up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have
high.
to figure his career is going to be a solid
that,
one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they
that
can go into in tough
zone.
situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Pulled toward right center field.
Right at him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready now, Kristen Stewart. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Really depends on how this inning goes. I might ride him to the 8th and then have somebody come in for the 9th. But, I mean, we have a big run lead, so.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If it was closer, I would have somebody stretching right now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It didn't miss badly. Attempted pitch. Man,
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Don't want to walk him.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat.
That's a good
this count now gets
right there.
to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kristen Stewart becomes the first out of the inning.
Boom.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
You know, I wish the umpire would give me that call. I could get that. Their pitcher that's on the line.
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
This might be his last inning.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now that third base.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on.
Shipping down the chase.
And it's fouled away.
I'm just going to real quickly get somebody.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Backdoor curveball.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Count still at 1-2.
This is Bieber's last inning now. Just the way he's battling off pitches.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Down in order go the Tigers, and the lead stays at 8.
That's Bieber's last inning. That was a great outing after the first inning. Really after the first and second inning. That was a great outing. Let's see. We got a lead. They got up. Lefty's not good with. Lefty's not good with. Not very good against right-handed pitchers either. We might put Nick Woodgreen in. We'll warm him up. I'll have him. Schedule him to pitch. We'll see how he does. He might finish the game, or we might put in this Dominic Leone to finish the game because they have a day off after this, so it's not really like I need my bullpen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fouled away.
Really like throwing that slider up high. But I might want to watch him backdooring it about my knees.
Here now the 2-2.
Let's see this one here. Yep.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a great at bat to start the inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a good pitch.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And here's
He's a
Franmil
good
Reyes
pitcher.
stepping in.
He's not leaving anything over the plate.
First pitch
right now.
coming. Here it is.
Aside for that
Flying
one,
towards center field.
I don't get much on that.
Maben is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 50.
Let's see what Wick Green's at.
Into the box. Roberto Perez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's a good pitcher right here. He's way better than the first 2 that they threw out.
Off the plate.
He's really
1
not
ball,
leaving
1
anything
strike.
over the middle like the past 2 pitchers for Detroit were. That's what makes me want to hit. I gotta hit the pitchers that he makes
misses.
mistakes.
It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Popped it up.
Goodrum is there for it. And the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now.
Beeper had a good outing.
He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62.
Let's have him start it off.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And it stands today for Cleveland.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Opening day.
The pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
I've never seen that before.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Finally, not the hardest ball hit today that it had.
To first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And settling in now, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way.
I'm going to have Wick Green go out there again. He had a good inning, so he's going to close the game out for us.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The right fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Luplow. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding into the box, Oscar Mercado. So far,
I want to get Mercado on base so Lindor can get up with the
first pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Tribe.
All right, let's close out this game and get an opening day win.
10. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I got a call my
fastball
way.
Called for strike 2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Ready for another shot now, Cameron Maben. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And
that ball
the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
I want to give him that 2 for the game. He roped that ball.
Solo shot here for Cameron Maben. First home run of the campaign for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Man, he roped that one.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
It was way over the wall. Yeah, that was perfect, right down the middle.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To short.
That's 2 outs.
He's right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kristen Stewart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. A ball and 2 strikes. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Wait, not the one same spot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Cleveland put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Shane Bieber earns his first win of the season. Matthew Boyd allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching Network.
That's a great opening day win. Great first inning, great third inning, you know. We just kept tacking on runs, so that's a great opening day win. We gave up a lot of hits, you know, but in the end, we still got the win. Player of the game is definitely Francisco Lindor. He's 3 for 4 with 3 bombs. So I don't know what much he had. Bieber only struck out 6. You know, he he was decent. He was good enough to get the win. After the first inning, he really settled in and had zeros. The second inning, he got out of a jam, but really after the first and second inning, he did a great job of shutting them down. Matthew Boyd, we were just on him. Like I say, a lefty, switch hitters up there, hitting righty. You know, we settled in. We started hitting him hard. So that's a great opening day win. Great way to start the season for Cleveland. So let's see where the future takes us. It's a great start to the season. We're playing franchise mode right now, so that really helps out. With it, tomorrow's an off day, no game tomorrow, no stream tomorrow. They're taking an off day, so we'll also take an off day until baseball comes back. And I'll probably play it more privately now. Is to play franchise mode, and lead up, play a game every day. They're supposed to play a game. So next stream will come at like noon on Saturday. The next time that we will play. But yeah, we're doing a little franchise here. When I was in the bullpen, I noticed that we didn't have one of our good players that he's in AAA right now. This guy right here he's good. He's only a 69 overall, so obviously we can't really put him in the bullpen above anybody else right now. Like maybe Simber because he throws slow, but I mean, maybe Hunter would. We'll just see how the season goes with him starting in AAA. But he throws. Here, let me show you if it tells me. Oh, fast. Okay, there it is. His cutter, 97 miles per hour, and I've pitched with him before in this game. He hits like 101 with the cutters, and the cutters are just nasty. And the sliders, 90 miles per hour, as it says on there, gets up to 92, 93, dirty. Four seam is 99, but it hits 100, 101. So he's really good. His stats last year for Texas: 2-3, 23 and 1/3 of inning pitch, 21 strikeouts. I mean, 2.31 ERA. He's good. So we'll probably call him up later as he develops more. He's only 22 years old. He's got 3 options. He's used one of them so far. So, contract. So yeah, we'll see what he does. But yeah, I guess we'll check to see who else won. The Royals won, Twins lost, Tigers lost, and the White Sox lost. So it's a great start to the year. So we'll see where this year takes us, and thanks for watching today.